So if you are saying that your woman has been disrespectful, she doesn't seem to trust you, she tells you what to do, when to do it, she's controlling the money, she is basically kind of controlling you to do anything she wants, and you're like, you will do it because really you want her to be happy. That's why you do that, right? And so you are like confused, because at the end of the day, she's not happy, she's not satisfied, and she's still upset, mad at you, even if you do not do what she wants you to do. But most of the times you're trying to please her, you do what she wants, and the result is the same. Now, this is what's happening. If you want to change that, if you're a man, you want to change that because you do not like that, you don't like the feeling of being controlled, failing. The truth is, and this is for everyone to accept, this is a fact. No matter what you do as a man, if you fail to keep your woman happy, you'll find no greater pain. It's very painful to see that you do whatever she wants and she ain't happy. And if you don't do what she wants, she ain't happy. It is like the ultimate failure for a husband. So if your wife is like that, it's time to reestablish the balance, right? Like a relationship where she respects you, where she calls you her king. Just imagine that. She is saying, you are my king, you are the man I want, you are my everything, I trust you. Kings do not, when women call the man her king, is because they're in love with him. When a woman is in love with you, she will not object to you handling the money, making the decisions, and doing your thing and enjoying your hobbies, going with your friends when you want to, and of course in the bedroom. She wouldn't, because she's really into you. What many guys fail to understand is that when she likes you, she will do anything to please you. She will try a lot of things to make you happy. And usually that's the first part of the relationship, right? But now that you've been together and you want to have that again, but you are trying to do everything to make her happy, what has happened? The balance, has been lost. Now there is a disbalance in the relationship. There is one imbalance in the relationship where you're behaving like the woman, like you're more feminine, and naturally, in nature, everything is about balance. Everything is about balance. So the reason, as an example, why are frogs important for a natural water pond, pool? You have to have some plants, you have to have frogs, because they keep it in balance, so it's not toxic for your skin. That's why naturally at rivers and lakes and ponds you can see all kinds of frogs and some bugs and some plants, because they keep things in balance. In their relationship, the balance comes from you and the woman, and you and the woman being in your core, masculine, feminine. Who's masculine? Usually men tend to be the masculine energy in the relationship, and the feminine energy comes from the woman. But when you as a man stop behaving like that, there is no balance now. And what is she gonna do to bring the balance from being so feminine? She's gonna start acting like a man. That is the balance I'm talking about. You gotta restore it. You gotta be able to bring that balance back. And you may be thinking, but why and how, right? Why? Because one thing, she didn't marry a little boy. She wanted you to be her king. So think about it. A man who's given up control of his money, a man who's given up control of the decisions, a man who lets her disrespect him and tell him what to do, where to go, what time to come home, what not to do, and sometimes even what to say. Is that behaving like a king? Like her king? Or is it behaving, is he behaving more like, is that kind of like behavior more like a little boy trying to please mom? It is weakness to try to please mom, right? So that is the problem. Many guys fail to understand this, and it's easy to lose control. I was there, so I totally understand how this could happen. And I also understand how you can regain the balance, how to bring things under control and earn her respect. The problem is that some guys do it, they go to the opposite extreme. They start being too, I'm the authority, abusive, violent. that is not what a wise man would do. That's not what a loving king would do for his wife, for his queen. So you cannot go to that extreme. You got to be able to stand up to her, being gentle, being loving, being patient, and understanding that you messed up. Understanding that you dropped the ball. So now it's time to make up for that. It's time to stand up. Yeah, it's time to regain control. It's time to become her king once again, so that she can say, he's my king, and you can say, here is my queen. Eh? So you gotta stop doing everything she wants, because that's not gonna make her happy. What's gonna make her happy is, all women, this is a fact as well, all women like a man who's confident, a man who stands up to them in a nice, gentle, charming way. And they are also, they also like a man who is not easily manipulated, who is not easily moved out of his focus. So she wants you to please her, but she doesn't want you to become a pleaser. She wants you to please her, but not to be a pleaser. Because she wants to feel your strength, your masculinity, your confidence, that you'll be there for her. So if you got to learn how to manage your money, why did you give up control of the money? Because you waste it, because you don't know how to use it, because you're poor at managing money, because of culture, tradition, or because she told you to, right? But the truth is, you got to learn. If she loves you, she will not object to you doing it yourself. She will not object to you hanging out with your friends. She will support you in your hobbies, in every endeavor, your business, your career. That is what a woman who is in love with you does. And if you fail to do that, she's going to challenge it, right? But that's a different story. But you stepping into it, as a man, into your masculine energy, is what really gets the woman to fall for you once again, to reconnect, to bring that balance back. And, once you've established that balance in the relationship, acting like her king, she's going to love you more. She's going to start behaving like your queen. And that's the ultimate goal of what I do. For you to enjoy an amazing relationship, for you to be her king, and for her to be your queen, your queen. See, nothing makes me happier than seeing beautiful, happy couples all around. If you need my help to do that, let's talk. In the meantime, I'd like you to like the video, share it if, there are a few people who need to hear this and it's time to help them. So share the video with them. Give it a like. Ready? See you in the next one.